Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. With us today, we've got Ben to talk about KRAMPUS-FEST at the Plaza Live.
Yeah, man.
In the Milk District area. You guys know where it's at. How you doing, Ben?
Great. Glad to be
Thank
here.
you for being. I made you a Krampus song.
You made it?
I made. Well, I mean, like I wrote it, every word, and then I had AI, which is destroying the world. I had it make it into a Krampus song because I don't like. It's just kind of unfair that everybody knows about Santa, but not Krampus. So here we go.
Everybody singing! Everyone knows about Santa. Folks claim that he's the best. But what do you know about Krampus? Find out at KRAMPUS-FEST. Krampus is coming. He's got his bag of sticks. For if your kids do not behave, you whip them on their dicks.
Save the best for last.
True. That's absolutely true.
All factual.
That's true because he uses the birch sticks. He uses birch. I look it up.
No, but he doesn't whip them there.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he does.
That would actually make the big greatest impact.
Make them be good. Why do you
I'm gonna
believe in
tell my
Santa
son
Claus?
that. You want it whipped?
That's kind of what I was hoping.
So
Can we
Ben,
play that at the event? Are we all, can we license that from you?
Everybody singing!
Oh, I
No,
was
you
sorry.
gotta-
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do it. We'll just do the end.
Krampus is coming. He's got his bag of sticks. For if your kids do not behave, you whip them on their dicks.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually,
It's true.
actually.
Look it up. Look it up.
So Ben, tell us about KRAMPUS-FEST this year.
Yeah. So this year, this will be the 6th time we've done KRAMPUS-FEST in the Milk District.
Okay.
It started back in 2019. Took a break for COVID, obviously. It's been at Sideward Brewing in the past. It'll be at the Plaza Live this year.
Although I
and-
feel like Krampus would have wanted you to give everybody COVID.
Right.
everyone to get COVID. That's my Krampus.
Actually, perfect.
You'd be
Yeah, it's
honoring
actually
him by
perfect.
doing it during.
Where's my whipping stick?
Sorry.
That's his Krampus fingers, by the way. I have to do that to do the voice.
He doesn't talk without moving his fingers like this. It's, it's part
well,
of
my Krampus,
lore.
my interpretation of Krampus doesn't. He has to have. He calls them his stick fingers.
And he's a ghoulish like monster.
Do you know that? Can you give us Krampus folklore? Because I feel like he's going to tell us something horribly wrong.
No. I haven't
I
seen
don't think he's a
Krampus.
ghoul. I don't think he's a ghoul.
Let me say one thing. I'm here on behalf of the Milk District. I'm not like a Krampusologist or anything.
Yeah.
Hold on a
Ben
second.
doesn't know.
You
I know
told me
more
it
about
was
Krampus.
Dr. Krampus.
Okay, you asked me.
joking. He
He's a
didn't say
ghoul,
that.
and he's Santa's arch enemy.
I don't think no.
No, they're in cahoots.
They were he was one of he is a Santa's helper.
Yes.
You don't know nothing.
Hold on.
You
So he
don't know
works
nothing.
for Santa?
Well,
they
and
travel together.
they do travel together. This is man. You see, I mean, you're
travel
not a
together.
Krampus man, but you know your stuff, and I appreciate that. This guy knows his stuff.
You can't put your name on an event and not know a little bit.
That's true.
I read the Wikipedia page this morning over breakfast.
You were at my breakfast, I think.
Does he ride in the sleigh? There's no room.
No, he doesn't ride in
It's
the
like a
sleigh.
little sidecar next to the sleigh.
Oh, that's not in the picture.
I think he Ubers to wherever Santa's at. He's like, I'll Uber over. I'll meet you there.
Right,
I
right.
can't get into my Uber. I'll use Lyft.
All right, back to business, Ben. I want to, because bus
You
tech-
did that. You laughed at that like a man that's been locked out of his Uber, and now
I use Lyft exclusively.
you're a Lyft guy.
Oh, I'm a Lyft guy.
Because did you get assaulted one time in an Uber? I did.
No.
The NDA won't let me talk about that.
No, I
This
use.
is why the Milk District is so awesome, is because the people they send from the Milk District that represent them are fun.
Have been
My
kicked out of
God, I
Uber.
love the Milk District. Oh.
All right. Oh, back to promoting the details of the event.
Yeah, so
So
let's get it all out first, and then we can mess around.
it's this Sunday, December 7th. It's free.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They must have Tom and Dan disease. It's a free event where they're going to probably lose money on this unless you come.
Live music, food trucks, a bunch of vendors. There's a huge holiday
They
market.
got makers out there, man. People that do stuff and make stuff for you where you can get like a truly unique gift.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you're
so-
not Christmas shopping here, you're making a mistake.
Yeah. Families
It's
are
a little
welcome.
edgier though, too. You know,
It
it's like
is.
but it is a family thing. You know.
Disclaimer I have to say, right? So I think after it gets dark, so what is that, like 5:30?
Yep,
After it gets dark, it gets a little edgier. Edgy is the right word, right? You can bring your kids, but don't send them alone, right?
Yeah.
And if they're under, I don't know, 10, 12, use your discretion. You know,
Yeah,
you're a parent.
When
I
it
mean,
gets dark, Howard Stern appears.
He
King
looks
of
a
Ed.
little Krampus.
What we should do-
Yeah, he's a ghoul.
we should play your song when it gets dark, and after that
Okay.
song plays, they know. He'll hit you in your dick. And then I better take my kids home.
Bleep it out.
Time to,
Ben.
oh, is that, no, sorry.
Yeah,
No,
you're
you're
going on
fine.
the radio. I'm joking.
You're fine. You're fine.
You're like, you would have said,
Okay, no, I won't do it. I won't do it.
So I get it now. So when people hear this later, the last word will be censored.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Got it.
not. We may forget.
Yeah. It
Don't
depends
forget-
on how drunk I am when I made this.
Hopefully you
think we-
time-stamped my censor.
Yeah, you're good. That's
All
what
right,
I was
cool,
writing
cool.
down. You're good. I would take care of you over me
We can
because
air
I
it.
don't matter.
That's the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
There's no FCC. I'm just saying it. There's
I think
nothing we-
Krampus took them away.
And then we have Krampus come out, and they're like, "All right, you know what's coming with a stick."
Light them up.
You should have left when you had the chance.
What? How many different Krampuses do you have? Can people come dressed as Krampus, or do you have your own Krampuses?
Both.
Krampus.
Both.
What are they called?
I think cramp eyes.
Cramp
Yeah,
eyes?
If there's
Yeah.
more than one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a Krampus. You can take your picture with Krampus.
All right.
So kind of like taking your picture with Santa,
Yeah.
but a little more ghoulish.
Yeah, I like
you know?
those.
Yeah,
Way
yeah,
better.
yeah,
Way
Yeah.
better.
So people line up. They'll wait like 20, 30 minutes in line to get a picture
this free?
with Krampus. You do have to pay for your picture with Krampus.
Okay, you
So-
should.
right. And people will send their Christmas cards out. Then with Krampus.
Oh, I like that. I got a buddy that did
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
a couple years ago. My buddy Kevin did this, and it does make for a darn fine holiday card.
What I'd like to do is to stand in line, and then my kids go up there, and then while the professional photographer is lining up the shot, I'm taking a picture of myself.
You got that rapid fire.
No, we'll be eating yours. No thanks.
And then I'm like, I left my wallet in my
Yeah.
car, and then I'm like, just stay there.
$35.
I'm joking. Do not do that.
Make a ball for the minivan.
I'm sure people try to do that in like the expensive Santa, like
Yes, I saw this.
and do the people that work there? Do they?
They called
see,
security at Millennium Mall.
Yeah, do they
We
see
saw
people do
it.
that? And then,
Yeah, we saw it one year, and the lady was doing it, and she'd been asked a couple times to stop. And I don't think she was trying to necessarily like steal from the Santa, because he's the most. He at the time is the most beautiful Santa we had in this area. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I think.
The most beautiful.
Yeah, I like a beautiful Santa. He's got to
Okay.
he's got to have the rosy cheeks. His beard has to be like he has to have the curly.
Like
has to
he
have, like-
oils it, combs it.
yeah, he's got to have the
okay.
right glasses. Everything
Wow.
yeah,
has to
it's
be.
it's perfect. Hot,
You got to have burgundy velvet. If you got bright red, like you just bought it at Walmart, you're out. You got to have
Yeah.
burgundy.
This is like the Whole Foods Santa.
My mom always called them pretty Santas or beautiful Santas.
and
Yeah.
and his hair and beard have to be
Long,
real,
and they have to be long.
Yeah,
he
he
has to have
has
like
to-
long biker hair, and it can't be yellow like he's been smoking cigarettes down a boot hill.
Yeah.
He's got to wash that. Wash it, Grandpa.
Yeah, you can have a yellow mustache.
No, if you have a yellow mustache, you're out.
Yeah.
We should do Tom
Yeah,
and
and
Dan's
you-
most beautiful Santa Claus competition.
And you have,
great idea.
like, you cannot be a skinny, gaunt old man with like you'd have to.
We've
have
had one of
some
those at
weight.
every Christmas party we've ever done. We get some old Bobo.
Oh, come on, he listens. So BDM, I think.
I smoke crack.
Straight out of the VFW.
Well, we always did make the joke that the Santas on their off time are bikers. They
Yeah,
all can
yeah.
be bikers
Oh,
because
oh,
they have
oh.
the look of a biker.
need some fentanyl.
Now, Daniel, I mean, you are.
I'm getting there.
a
I'm
few
trying.
years.
I'm trying to do
Your
it.
beard is though too like it needs to be bright white.
It will.
Can you get it that way?
Well, with the failing of our company, it's going that direction. So I would. It just if we continue to do the path we're on, I should be there in time to make money with it.
What if I micro scare you every day? Like,
Hold on.
is this stress?
Is that a joke? Are you calling me Micro Santa?
Well, that's what you're after you.
I'll do
the
micro
transition, and you got to gain some weight.
Hey, I'll do. That's easy. With this bum hip, I just eat a bunch of food, grow
Yeah,
my
yeah,
beard,
yeah.
and my hair is getting long, right?
So-
So Santa Claus got to have long hair.
Next year during Krampus
Yes.
Fest, we'll have Micro Santa out there.
Micro Santa.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, Micro Santa and Krampus.
You can ride in the sidecar.
I would love to do that. I
Of
mean,
Krampus's
I'm on
sleigh.
the hunt for a car right now, but they're just too darn expensive.
Yeah, and dangerous. Like,
If I
my
said to put my
God.
dog in there, I don't care about me. Like, I don't want to hurt my dog.
Like you have like you're sitting on a sidecar on a motorcycle. I mean, and then you're on I-4. Like you're underneath a semi truck. Like you're sitting there in a semi truck. You're like, oh my God, I can see you underneath it.
You can
Like, this
reach
thing
out
is
and
gonna
grab
kill
that.
me.
There's always that one little. It looks like a pulley on the side of a semi truck that's been folded in. You can reach over and unfold it. That's how close you are to the side of the 18-wheeler.
So Ben, what do you do for like the event space? And I know that you're involved in this. So what's your role in Krampus Fest?
My role is that I'm the unofficial, unpaid mayor of the Milk District.
No,
So,
okay, all right,
yeah.
let's talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how do you become mayor of Milk District?
You get suckered into it. So I live there, and I emailed and just said, hey, I see you guys doing cool events. I'd love to get involved in the neighborhood. So I go to a couple meetings.
What a good neighbor you are, man. That's good. I like that.
All right.
I
so
like
can
calling the cops at the people that
Yeah, I do
poke
too.
on the crowds.
You're a next door guy, right?
I
like,
his
who's your-
music's too loud, and he's bringing it around again with more Margaritaville.
Like I see 5 suspiciosos. I'm calling the cops.
Too many cars. They parked on the sidewalk.
So
So
you
you're a
just
next
saw,
door guy. I get it.
you just saw it and you wanted to get involved and help
Yeah.
promote the
One
your
thing led to
community?
another. Yeah, I mean, hey, I live here, right? I think the Milk District's a cool neighborhood. That's why I chose to buy my house here. So
Yeah,
let's.
You know the best thing about Nextdoor is that every morning you can wake up to 500 messages from really lonely old people that are like, I heard a bomb go off.
Yeah, no, it's just a transformer. Don't worry about
It's
it.
my most entertaining app. By
I
the
love
way.
it. I love it.
There's helicopters. Like when I set notifications on for
have it.
Nextdoor app, and
Oh, I
because
love it.
I love
a
when
young teen rang my doorbell. Oh no! I'll get him.
because it's so far from my own personality that I'm fascinated with what people are concerned about.
Yep.
Like because I leave my doors unlocked. I leave my house unlocked.
Here's a hint.
I leave
It's
my wallet in my
nothing of
truck.
priority.
The door here was unlocked when I got here, and I
yeah.
just stood outside politely waiting.
I
Yeah.
am not worried about anything. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just the way I'm wired.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when I see the next door notification pop up with someone that like this car has been parked at not even in front of their house, at the end of the street. And
For
they're
at
like,
least 17, 18 minutes.
and then I don't know. They're like, this car's been parked here for a while. And then I saw this other person that I've never seen before walking around the sidewalk. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how'd you even notice that? And also, why are you concerned? You think the goddamn Central Florida Stranglers are like waiting to get you?
Yeah.
And then this
Well, he
person's
couldn't
walking.
because he might be broadcasting right now. I'm the strangler.
Yeah. So anyway, so you wanted to help your
Yeah.
community, and you signed up. Then
Yeah, I went to a few committee meetings, and then one thing leads to another. Hey, you want to join the board? Yeah, sure. And then our board president, she's the only one the Milk District's ever had. She had to step down, and there was a spot to fill. So I looked around the room and
That's
kind of
awesome.
realized I think this is going to fall to me. But it's been fun. I'm glad I'm doing it.
That's killer, man.
Yeah.
And
So-
I would say that in what do you think is, if we can get pseudo serious for a second,
Okay.
what do you think has been the main reason that area has come to sort of like it's grown up and kind of blossomed into this like really, really cool thing
Yeah.
that's adjacent to, like this area. Like I've always lived in like I call it like the Park Ave CDs area of this
Yeah,
area. You
okay,
know?
like
I
Corinne.
started over in
Yeah.
Audubon and then, we outgrew it. So now we ended up in Baldwin and, but why do you think the Milk District has, I mean, in a lot of ways it gets over-listed than or listed over rather than a lot of other places in Orlando that are great. But why do you think Milk District, gets the nod for like winning so many awards or being the most fun?
It has its own identity. It's a unique place. When you think of the Milk District, you're going to think of who you're going to see out, where you're going to go, what that night's going to feel like. It's kind of punk rock. It's kind of edgy.
Yeah.
It's different, right? It doesn't feel so like cookie cutter. The businesses that did it there, they kind of did it on their own. And they did
Yes.
it very independently.
Do
Yeah.
you get upset when they lump you in with Mills 50? Because I'm like, we're our own thing. We're not.
But yeah, that's a
So
good question.
yes and no. Yes and
Or
no.
is Mills 50 the bigger area and the Milk District is inside Mills 50? I don't know how it
No,
works.
So,
if
all right.
I'm Milk District, I'm like, we're our own thing.
Yeah, like Conch Republic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great comparison. Yes, it's a Conch Republic.
But just
vibes.
understand that if you
Yes.
call yourself like, hey, we're just like Conch Republic, then people are like, oh, like those naked weirdos? Because Conch Republic is naked weirdos, right?
Right. Listen, you turn the wrong corner in the Milk District, you might see a naked weirdo. I can't
Oh,
promise
that's
you
what I like
won't.
about it.
Okay?
That's what I like about it.
I go around saying we're the best neighborhood in Orlando. Now,
All right.
obviously, I'm biased, right? But to me, it's Mills, It's Milk, Ivanhoe. That's where people want to hang out right now.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
wrong. You're right.
I mean, that's what's taken everything from downtown. No
course.
offense to downtown, but it's like
they don't want it.
It's spread into.
They said they don't want it, so you don't get it.
And they each
Right.
have their own vibe, and you're right. Like, and because of that, people prefer like, hey, I'm gonna go to Milk District or Ivanhoe or Mills, and then
Yeah.
it's like and each one has its own thing to offer. Can I bitch about boards for a second? Because
What kind of boards? Like like people on a board.
yeah,
like a
people on a
committee?
board,
Like me?
Yeah. Like,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
And other
Since you're here, can I bitch about you?
Yeah.
No. That because other meetings I've been recently. I'm not going to say where, but I've been involved with small meetings. And so when I'm just, I'm not even talking. I'm just sitting there because my wife drug me along. So then they're so serious with the minutes, and then they're like, "Oh, everybody agrees, says yay," and then they're like, "Oh, we need one." You go on, and they're writing it down, and then like, "Our minutes are
Please
available."
stand for the pledge.
Like it's so
We need to do the
proper.
pledge. This is a school. Let's
Right.
get it over with.
It's so
I got football to watch, ladies.
It's so
Come on.
everything's
We
so
got Cowboys tonight.
everything's so proper, and they're like, we need a assistant, a co-person to
We need a
verify.
co-chair to sign off on this to
Yes.
make sure.
And then everything's it's like
All those opposed? It's like, oh my God.
yeah.
Some nerd named Robert started this, by the way. This is Robert's Rules of Order.
I'm like,
Really?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Is
Yeah.
it Robert's rule?
Robert's Rules of Order. Robert had nothing better to do than what you're talking about.
And let's just say I've been involved in like condo association meetings,
Ugh.
and it's the same thing. And there's like 3 people on the line, and I'm like, none of this needs. You don't need to be this proper. Like,
Your chihuahua keeps crapping on my pool deck.
like
Seconded. I second that motion.
Yeah, you don't need a second. Just tell us what you're doing. We need a king here. Anyway,
If condos were monarchies, right? They'd probably run a lot better.
Yeah.
The condo king.
you should petition to be the Milk King.
Yeah.
Milk
And-
King.
Yeah, because
No, Mr. Milk sounds better, I feel like.
because with a good
Dr. Milk.
with a good king, you can get a lot more done than I second that motion. All
Well,
this
you
stuff.
you just because you just
Just do it.
just barrel over everybody.
yeah. Do whatever you want.
Well, we do have the Dairy Queen. She doesn't like it when I call her that. So Angie.
Okay,
So
all right.
Angie's the director of the Milk District. So her full-time job is to actually
I
plan
think
the
I've
events.
met her.
Oh,
once.
so she's
Oh,
the
you've
queen.
met Angie.
She's very
She's
nice.
the queen of the Milk District.
She's the Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've met
The
her
Milk
before.
Maid.
Yeah.
You know, call her what you want.
She
Oh, I
just
like
needs
that.
a rule with an iron fist. Enough meetings.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
get things done.
Bring down the iron udder.
Ben will follow you. Just do
Yeah.
it. We'll follow you.
Exactly. Angie puts her cow crown on. She
Yeah.
marches down Bumby, and everyone follows,
I love
including me. I'm first in line, right behind her. It's perfect.
We've done a lot of bad here. Tom. Great job. Great
I'm
job.
sorry our show's so weird, Ben.
You know what? I'm not sorry. I'm glad our show is weird because every other show is not weird, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Bus Decker asked you to come in here and promote something. I think Mo's a big sponsor of the event.
He's sponsoring our event, too.
Yeah.
Aw,
No,
man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Big sponsor of your event.
Yeah.
Well,
and-
he only sponsors quality events,
Yeah.
and this one is damn. I mean, this is going to be huge. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's going to be really, really fun. And if it's one of the biggest,
Yep.
I would say, in the nation, right?
So it is, and it's more than that. It's the most unique. A lot of these people, they get together, they dress like Krampus, they drink beer, and they walk in a parade, and that's very traditional.
I like that.
From like Europe where it started. What we do, we've got 3 bands, we've got a DJ, we've got 2 different performances, we've got food, we've got 190 vendors. So
Jesus.
oh, it's insane. The entire inside and outside of the Plaza Theater is KRAMPUS-FEST all day on Sunday.
There you go.
Awesome. From 2 to 9
2 to 9,
p.m.
yeah.
Head by the Milk District and, of course, the Plaza Live. That's where
sir.
it's going to be at. And enjoy some Krampus Fest with your family.
We'll see you guys there, and we can't wait to play the song.
Awesome.
Yeah, hey, oh, wait, one more time. We'll just give him the end. We'll just give him the end. 'cause-
Krampus is coming, he's got his bag of sticks. For if your kids do not behave, you whip them on their dicks.
All right. We'll see you
Perfect.
tomorrow. Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. Come hang out. Just search for Tom and Dan Live or at Tom and Dan Live wherever you use social media, even on YouTube.
Also, the Orlando Science Center is doing something special this Saturday if you want to go by. It's all to kind of promote their To the Extreme exhibit.
Yes.
They're doing live demonstrations from Galactic G Skate Shop.
Yeah, man.
They'll be skating out there. They're going to be, your kid could build your own skate park. You also do have fingerboards.
If you have a younger skater in your home, you could kind of blow their mind with this event. Like, they would like this.
No, 100%. Now, again, that's this Saturday, and we're reminding everybody a great gift is a membership to the Orlando Science Center.
I'm billing it as it's the only gift that dads, if you're part of the family membership, you're going to like it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a selfish gift. Get it, and the whole family will enjoy.
Just get it for your family. And it's like, oh, we're going to go to the Science Center a lot more.
We're going to do something together. We're going to spend some time together.
OSC.org. On Zoom with us right now, our buddy, comedian Vince Taylor's here. How you doing, Vince?
I'm good, man. What's happening? What's happening with y'all?
Very good to see you.
So,
yeah, you.
Vince, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. Forgive me, but can I just circle back to what a lovely advertisement you just gave, and how it's important for mostly fathers to know that it's okay to buy yourself a gift for the family.
Yes.
Yeah. That was for you, Vince. You're a dad, and you know how to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is okay to purchase. Well, my dad always, he kind of screwed up with the Harley Davidsons, but forever he would bring home boats. And that was a gift for the family. My dad bringing home a brand new Chris Craft boat. That was a gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, this is perfect, Vince, because I have been thinking I want to buy my sons a Switch 2. Right?
I have one. It's so good, dude.
And they don't even want it. They never asked for it.
You will like it.
But I want to play Mario Kart.
The new Mario's better, dude.
With them because I enjoy playing Mario Kart with my sons, and we've gone through all the levels. I'm bored of them all already.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
Yeah, you're barking up the right tree, man. I think it's cool when it's in the realm of the kids, because you can always get away with that. It doesn't work as well when it's with the wife. Like, my wife refuses to play the Madden 2026 I bought for her birthday this year. She won't pick up her controllers for that Xbox, the new joint I got her. She just refuses. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's like when I bought my... Yeah, you're right. That's like when I bought my wife, my size, Run the Jewels Nike Dunk Low. Because, of course, she loves the rap duo Run the Jewels, and her feet are the same size as mine, and she wants obnoxious purple sneakers that only Killer Mike would wear.
I bought my wife a fleshlight. I was like, you can still use it. Just turn it backwards.
Sorry.
Whoa. I have a question, but we're going to leave that one alone.
You know what's funny is when we get
Use
you
the
on
case.
You know what's funny, Vince, and I don't think I've ever said this. When we get you on the line, something happens to Tom's brain, and he flies back into too far nostalgia land, and he feels very comfortable with you.
It's like me and Vince hanging out at Champs
It's
Sports.
you and Vince hanging out at the Champs back room, and you're like, hey, man, hey, black friend of mine, did you hear? I got my wife a fleshlight.
Yeah, it takes us right back to the Nike Shocks.
He remembers the Nike Shocks. Brazilians love Nike Shocks.
Vince, we could have stolen so much. Why didn't we do it? I was down. I don't care. I'll steal anything. I'm like, from a giant corporation, who cares about them? Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe we did.
Well, I wasn't on it. Anyway, Vince.
You would have snitched. Vince isn't going to let you in on his plan.
No, I never snitch. I'll never snitch. I'll never call the cops, even if they're in my house.
And the last one, Bone Crusher, I ain't never scared. That's the
never scared, yeah, especially not of Paul Blart up there. That's not going to happen.
Real quick.
But yeah, for me, we never need to steal because we made so much money selling those shoe cleaners and those insoles. Whatever we wanted off of the commissions. Right now, let me stop. Of course not.
I never sold one shoe cleaner or one insole in my entire career.
You know,
Dan, let me tell you, like, they had us so brainwashed that, like, if somebody came in and just wanted to buy some Timberlands and you didn't sell them the leather cleaner with it, like, you went home feeling like a whole failure.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, I could have had a 2-spot today, and you used to tally them up and all of that. But you know what? I'm not, but who remembers that kind of
Well,
stuff, right?
it
Not
is
like
a-
it had an impact on
I
me.
am glad, no offense, because I mean you guys lived it and you were doing it, and thank you for your service. But I'm glad that time of the pushy shoe boy is over, because there was a time anyway. You go into Vans, they would be like, you need socks, you need cleaner, you need socks, you need cleaner, you need laces, socks, and cleaner. I'm like, shut that. Now when you go in, the kids are the screens have stolen their souls. They can't even talk to you. It's so awesome. When's the last time you went through if you go into any Hot Topic, you go into Vans, you go into any Gadzooks, you're in the PacSun, the teen behind the register is terrified of you. You could almost go like, give me everything in here. They do it. I just want to yell and be like, this is a stick up, and not even have a gun.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the real quick, just to cap this one off, one of the most interesting things, and I don't know, Tommy, if you had this experience since you were so illustrious in the back room and didn't really come out. Like, y'all know if y'all know, Tommy didn't have a uniform. Like, he just wore whatever he wanted to.
You
all.
bring
Like,
that up every time you're on the show, so it must hurt. It still hurts, man. And it's not fair to make the black man wear the uniform and you make the stupid white guy, he can wear whatever he wants.
It's not my fault. I was born with a certain privilege. I don't know why.
But the thing that I think annoyed me the most, Dan, real quick, since we voicing our thoughts.
Hey, the senator from BLERD land has the floor.
I'm here. Yes, BLERD man and Willie. Let's do it like this. I did not like it when, and this is gonna probably be the most. This is probably gonna be the most racist or most.
Yes, we love the most racist.
When the Europeans come over and flaunt their exchange rate on us. Like, I hated that. Like, when they used to come over, like, it'd be like 6-year-old kids and they're like, oh, can I get a size 4 in the Nike Shock? Oh, that's 180. Hold on, let me see if do you have change for a 500? I'd be like, yo, who is you?
Yeah.
And their exchange rate at the time was like twice ours.
Yes.
So we had 6-year-old, 7-year-old buying like $200 shoes. Like, it was nothing coming out the pocket with it. And they used to hate it, bro. I used to look at her, I can get you this shoe, little lady. Go, where your mama at?
I don't.
Okay, that's fair. You got it out. You're good now.
In the early 2000s, it was like 2-to-1 with the euro to the dollar.
Yes.
And I remember, I was like, hold on, I thought America was number one. Like, I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, another country's money is worth more than ours? I said, what are you telling my pop-up about this?
Yeah, literally, like little kids, like groups of small kids looking like the Stranger Things cast in season 1, not season 5, where they all look like AARP members.
Yeah.
But season 1 Stranger Things cast coming in like, let me get 3 pair of Nike Shocks, and you're like, all right, that'll be 480, and they're like, all right, hold on. They go into their little piggy bank, their little pouch.
Yeah, they always got pouches.
Like, yo, where is your mom? You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about Stranger Things. You know, you ripped the Band-Aid off. We're there. It's out. I know the ending because I bailed on Stranger Things after season 1, like everyone should have. And I read the synopsis of what's happening, so I know the ending of everything, and I'm not going to spoil it. But did it bother you that it took so long to produce this? You made a joke about them looking old. Is that a real thing that bothered you as a consumer of this stuff and somebody that truly loves it? What were your thoughts?
Good question. It didn't bother me that I'm not one of those people who's like, why does it take 2 years for everything? I don't really bother. I don't get bothered by that. What I am bothered by is them being old enough for them to basically start up like some sort of some sort of maybe investment portfolio, but they're still riding their bikes to school. Like, they look like they all had their own individual mortgages, or like they're at the point where they can start thinking about retiring, but they still ride their bicycles and chain them to the bike rack. And that don't make no sense to me. But the biggest travesty isn't how long it took, isn't the fact that they're a little older. To me, it's the fact that Caleb, who plays a young boy named Lucas, they gave him the most effed up haircut I have ever seen on a black man in Netflix history. Like, his head looks like an arch from St. Louis. His head looks like a bridge. Like, it doesn't like he got that Tuvok. I don't know if y'all watch Star Trek. It's like somebody went from here, this side of the ear, and just cut in no angle. Now, I know I'm the last one to probably talk about, angles on the head because I don't got none or whatever. When I had hair, there would be a thing called edges. And the fact that they gave this man 0 edges shows that there probably is a lack of diversity in the barbers on that set. And we want to do something about that.
Yeah, okay, that has always been a thing in Hollywood. And you're not the only friend of mine that's pointed it out, but forever, hair I mean, we can't get it right. We can't get black people's hair right
Well,
for some reason in Hollywood. We screw it up, and it always makes the headlines.
Well,
Why is it that hard?
Yeah, but is it because he's portraying like a suburban kid from where is Stranger Things supposed to be set in like
It's a
middle
little
America?
city called Hawkins, which is in South Carolina.
Okay.
And for those who ever followed Orlando comedy, a dude named Adam Murray,
Yes.
who was a stand-up comic for a while, he had a pretty significant role in, I think, season 2. It wasn't like too big of a role, but he had to say some speaking lines and he got a tour off of it. But yeah, Hawkins. So we're not really mad because we know that you probably can't go into a barbershop in Hawkins, South Carolina as a black man and just be like, yeah, let me get the DJ Jazzy Jeff. Like, they probably don't know what that is. You know,
Yeah.
So we accepted the fact that there's a fallacy here. But what we're confused about, and I know we don't have visual aids right here, but anybody who may be listening, just Google Lucas season 4 and then Google Lucas season 5 and just explain to me why there's such a huge change, because he looked fresh in season 4. Like, did he have some sort of, I don't know, fallout with his barber between the 2 seasons?
Yeah.
It looked like it was cut with hedge clippers. Like, it literally looked like somebody took a weed whacker and went upside his head in season 5. And
Weren't
that's
they-
disrespectful.
Weren't they
I
trying to
couldn't-
do like the sort of the high top fade a little bit with him?
Yeah, they tried to do the high top fade, but I mean, they didn't put no respect on it. Like,
Right.
they made it looked literally like somebody drew his hair on with a crayon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
here's
Like,
the
it
problem,
doesn't-
Vince. I think I figured it out because I'm a barber guy, you're a barber guy. It took a while, but Tom is definitely, maybe even more. No, you have to go to the barber, though. You can't go anywhere else.
No,
though.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I mean is this guy's 100% barber guy now. It took a while, but like now he knows he's a barber guy. And I feel like they didn't, if they just had a regular stylist or somebody in their department do it, it maybe what you're saying is accurate, that it just didn't show the amount of detail that the true tailored, real high top fade barber cut is not. It's not BS. It takes a while.
Man, you're giving way too much explanation. They messed this man head up, bro. There ain't no explanation. You trying to like spark it out. They jacked his head up and they let it run for like 4 episodes. Like, if we start this season again, if we start on Christmas Eve, when I think the second half of this, because
Right.
you know they broke it up into like 3 different halves. So they
Right,
want to,
right.
you know, they.
Is it a
Netflix
wig?
We wanted to binge everything, but now we want you to watch this
Is
whole
it a
project for the whole
wig?
month.
Is that why it's messed up? You think? Is it a wig that they maybe put on him?
No.
Like maybe he's doing another show, and they were like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a lace front of sorts, but you know, I don't know, man. It just didn't serve us well.
I agree.
I work on a Black Nerd podcast, so this kind of distracted us. And I'm like, yo, we can't really talk about what happened with Vecna and everything that's going on with the Upside Down because we can't get past his haircut. So that Hollywood knows that what y'all did, you traumatized us, and we can't really watch this with pure enjoyment because we feel like his hair was disserviced.
Are you up to speed on Stranger Things?
No, because I haven't started watching the new season because I'm still holding out hope that my sons will want to start from the beginning,
Okay.
and then we could watch from the beginning
Together, yeah.
to all the way, and then watch the new season. Partly because I need to be refreshed about the whole damn thing again because it's
Yeah.
been so long.
Well, 11 is on hormone replacement therapy now, and because she is, I think she's in her late 40s now, and she's going through perimenopause.
so Vince, you've seen the new season, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Don't call him sir; he doesn't deserve that.
without spoilers, do you think they did a fairly good job putting a bow on it?
I do.
Okay.
I actually do. I mean, and I went into it ready to hate it because for me, still, it's illogical to have these kids who basically started off teething in their first season to now be riding their bikes. But to their credit, they've made the story manageably interesting enough. And I always love continuity. So they still have the same issues, some of the same issues that they had from the first season that are continuing. We're just learning more and more and more and more. And it's given me a good sense that they're going to wrap it up for the finale with the bow that ties everything together so we can leave this show happy. What I'm a little disconcerted about is the fact that they've already started planning a spinoff with one of the young ladies who was not one of the kids, but she was a little older. I think she's what's his name's Mike's sister. And I don't really know if that's really a good idea. Hawkins, I feel like is gone through enough, and I don't know if we really want to live through much more. And plus, like, yo, it just feels like they should be able to call somebody. Why is the future of this whole entire city dependent on like 4 folks who can't even much vote right now?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it's a
Like,
ragtag crew saving the world. Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. If you want to be a fan of it, you can like it. If you're one of these people who've been holding out, like, oh, I don't really want to watch it, then this season probably isn't going to make the break whether or not you like it or not that much. I frankly think if you're a fan of it, though, it's a good continuation. And so, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I ducked in. I know what happens. No spoilers. And from what I read, I was like, oh, this is good. This is good.
Yeah,
So,
fairly decent.
Vince, let's move on to The Last Ronin.
Oh, I love this comic book so much. I was so happy to see you and your podcast discussing this because Butler, that used to work here, started buying these comics for me. I'd known of the story and everything, and now I collect them, and it is the most brutal, awesome Ninja Turtle.
Did he buy them with our business card?
He bought them with our business card. Yeah, they're expensive. They're like $70 an issue. Some of them very rare. I have one that's the most rare cover that you could get. Thank you, Butler. Shout out to Butler. But this is the most brutal. I think this would get your boys back into watching that sort of stuff because it's brutal.
Okay, well, explain what it is, Vince.
Okay, well, I mean, there's two different parts of it for those who haven't seen it, and so I will tread lightly because I don't know if I
please
spoil it.
Don't spoil it because it's worth. If you don't know what it is, it's definitely worth going and checking out.
What I can say without spoiling is that this is not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're a little older, okay? So I would say they're just past teenagers. And it's so hard to tell this without spoiling it, man, because like the best part of it. Okay, let me just put it like this. One of the Ninja Turtles that you grew up with ends up wielding all of the weapons. Let me just put it like that.
That's a good way of putting it.
Ends up wielding all of the weapons, the bow, the katana, the sais, as well as the nunchucks. And, he's still fighting the Foot Clan. Even, I'm going to really geek out on you I'm going to geek out. Even Hamamoto and Oroko Saki, who was Shredder. Shredder has offspring, and they fight for generations. So the whole Foot Clan saga that we grew up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is very impactful, but they may or may not have some success in bringing down that Turtle Clan, and that's what this is all about.
Yeah,
I really want to get into the Last Ronin second half because there's a first half where it's happening, and then there's a second half where there's a reaction to what happened. And I didn't realize until I made one of my posts, which maybe I think y'all saw it. It's got like a couple million, I think 4 or 5 million views.
I did see it.
But, yeah, I kind of spoiled it.
I mean, you gotta be controversial if you want to get those kind of numbers. You're all right.
So
yeah, I'll just say that to me, it feels like if you took the Turtles and applied feudal Japan, Akira Kurosawa style, that spaghetti westerny, that eerie, like real action, like karate action flick vibe to the Turtles. That's what I like about it.
Can I take another step?
Please.
Tommy's mouth is agape, so I don't know.
I don't think you heard it. You never knew about this, right?
Well, okay.
Or did you?
It's rated R, right?
Yeah. Well, the movie that's coming out that they're basing this on is supposed to be rated R, but the comic book itself doesn't necessarily have a rating on it, because they're comics.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is not atypical. The Ninja Turtles comics is one of the ones that I used to read growing up, and they were bloody. They wouldn't curse like MF and stuff like that, but they would say like damn and stuff like that, which at the time when I was a child was a big deal.
You were the same age, and I thought the same thing when I was reading the original black and whites and buying them and like reading the comics.
You're the same age. Oh my God. Oh my God. Being white.
White cracks so hard.
You know what? Us white guys had it rough. Let's just say that.
It's tough being white.
This guy. Look how much worse
maybe we'll get a white entertainment television finally because of how bad I look.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be president one day. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We need something. Can we get something? But no, it's definitely. I thought even the comics were very edgy, and they were almost to the point where I grew up in a very Christian household, and my mom was kind of like, "What is this?" Like, whoa, this is kind of heavy.
Fun fact: I was not allowed. Like my parents are still currently ministers, And I was not allowed to see the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie when it first came out because Dr. James Dobson of Focus on the Family told my mom on the radio that the word damn was used in the movie. And so I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, before the movie came out, they bought me the comic for Christmas, and it had damn sprinkled all in there.
All in it.
Dr. James Dobson didn't read the comic, so that was fine. So
Yeah.
I noticed hypocrisy at a young age. But let me elaborate on it just real quick. Let me just say this part. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin is kind of like John Wick meets Ninja Turtles, right? It's like
that's good, Vince.
yeah, like this dude just goes completely nuts. And one of the first one, I would say, is kind of like it's got a little bit of Fight Club in it too, where he's kind of talking, whoever it is talking to everybody, but is it in his head? Is it not? Are they real?
Yeah, how do you want to take it? Yeah, it's got more depth to it, and it's apparently on sale right now at Target if you want to read it. Yeah, if you want to pick that up as a Christmas gift, that would be on Vince's, put that in the blurred stocking because that's a goodie.
So let me ask you this, Vince, and I was kind of referencing the movie coming out, and when I saw it was rated R, I got excited because I like rated R. And I grew up in the Ninja Turtles as well. I did not grow up in a religious household. There was no rules.
We grew up in what we call the Outback. No rules, just right.
I can watch whatever.
I can do anything you
If
want.
I had the internet, oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Definitely would have been an Arcanist cookbook type.
So throughout my whole life, and I finally got this in a Bobo kind of off-brand way. But, of course, I was like, oh, man, April O'Neil, so smoking hot. And then I was like, imagine if April and the Ninja Turtles.
See, that's what makes you weird. I never thought that. I thought, what if me and April? I was like, that's gross. If you want to watch turtles bang a news reporter, then you're some sort of bestiality sicko.
Well, it's out there on the internet now.
Yeah, but it was a man playing a turtle.
And I saw it on the internet, but it's not professionally
and you know
done.
What's awesome about that? You know what's awesome
It's
about
the cartoons?
You know what's awesome about the porno?
And it looks like April's fighting too much.
No,
It's got to like calm down.
You know what I love about the Ninja Turtle porno? Do you know, here's a fun fact that I don't know if you know. Do you know the girl that plays April O'Neil in the Ninja Turtle porno? Her porno name is April O'Neil.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Can we pause?
Yeah.
There's a Ninja Turtle porno because
Oh, come on. There's like 100 Ninja
Well,
Turtle
you don't
pornos.
know-
Boy, where have you been?
I mean, there's a cartoon one, but then there's an actual like Bobo.
Yeah, there's like guys, they paint themselves green, and then April O'Neil comes in. She's got a camera.
Is there a category for it? Because I don't normally see it when I'm scrolling. I normally just see like
Parody.
black BB.
It was.
Well,
I was going to use this as a topic.
Get the
on
Surfshark
show.
VPN.
Okay, so Vince, back in it started in like its heyday. They say was between 06 and 2012, and it was porn parody. And
Yes.
and all the biggest, IP of Marvel and DC and all the
The
nerds.
Grinch, there's a Grinch
Yeah, there's
one.
Grinch. There's but anything you can think of.
And
There's
then, like,
the
Cindy
Avengers.
Lou, my God.
Get out of there, Cindy. My God.
The Grinch.
His heart is growing 10 sizes.
Can I watch this? Is this
Yeah,
legal?
I don't think you're supposed to watch it. But yeah, but there were tons of them, and there was one, I forget the name of the actual, and you can look it up, but there was one
take your word.
studio that would, do, and they just pump them out crazy, and then people
Yeah.
are like, it just became too expensive, too.
Yeah.
Because having to buy costumes, you're like,
Yeah.
get us another Batman costume. This one's ruined.
So
What is the stain on the costume?
Yeah, this thing's disgusting. It smells like fish
Was it
in here.
restricted to Ninja Turtles or was it did they cross over? Was it like
No,
Lord of the
no, they
you
all...
shall not pass unless you touch this ass type thing?
No.
Like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying?
It's
Where
not
does it
that
go?
deep. It's
Yeah.
just the news van shows up, the turtles are there, let's do this. It's not that deep.
There's no pizza man involved because that seemed
No.
like perfect for a Ninja Turtle.
There's
like,
no pizza. And you know what's funny about the Ninja Turtles? They're entire green except for their pecker. That's not.
yeah, because
And I think that's for yeast infections.
but the green would rub off on April
you
O'Neil.
can't have it.
And then you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
she's
you
like, I
ruined
have to
it.
go to the
Oh
doctor.
my god! Oh my god! All right, childhood ruined.
Anyway,
That's what we do, Vince.
all that to say, does the last Ronin have April O'Neil in it? And
Yeah,
it's a good
well,
question.
April is in the comic. In fact, I don't think that it's too much to say because this happens in the first couple pages. You learn that April did end up marrying Casey Jones, who we recall. Quick fun fact: you remember the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who played Casey Jones is a big time act. Oh man, I'm not remembering his name now, but I know he was also in that movie with Denzel Washington, The Fallen. But he's like a big, like if you go look him up, you'd be like, oh man, that dude, that's where he started. But in this comic, they got married and
Ethan Hawke?
had kids.
No.
Ethan
Not-
Hawke.
No.
Elias Kotis? Is that him?
You know what? I wouldn't even know his name. I just know his face. I just know that if you see his face, you'd be like, yo, I see that dude in like
Yeah.
a lot of movies.
You know,
and a lot
it
of-
makes sense, and I'm glad that April married Casey Jones because it's disgusting if she marries a turtle, and I hate to be that opposed to it. Please don't think I'm like this with races because I'm not, but with turtles, I kind of am because I think it's gross. I don't even know where a turtle's penis is.
That's
So
there. It's the same place.
She can't. No, it's not the same place.
Yes, it
If
is.
you hold a turtle up and I stand next to the turtle and we're both naked, we do not look the
No,
way we look similar. We do look similar.
I've seen turtles do it, and they doggy style.
They do a doggy style. Then why don't they call it turtle style?
Did you watch this on a screen, Tommy, or were you in person?
No, I
Yeah.
saw it in the forest.
He likes to go to the forest and watch turtle porn every day. That's how he winds down. He calls it meditating. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I was in the forest watching my turtle movies.
Nah, yeah, I think April is in it. I wouldn't mind seeing April have a larger part, but in this role, she's a little older, you know what I'm saying? So she's not as prominent. Now,
Yeah.
I will say this. The April O'Neil character has gotten a little controversial because the very first depictions of April were of a darker hue. And then the cartoon came out and she was like a redhead. But if you watch the Mutant Mayhem cartoon, animated version, I should say, that was a movie which Ice Cube played the villain Superfly.
It's so good. It's so
Oh
good.
my God. Yo, Ice Cube, it might have been one of his best voiceover projects ever.
I said it was, and I said that if they don't redo it or do more Superfly, they're crazy. The amount of things, the amount of lines that he hid from classic rap songs in there, the inflection, the jokes that he put in there for adults,
Yes.
like he's honestly a treasure when it comes to acting, and he did such a great job as Superfly. It's awesome.
Yeah, he did great in that. Not as much in the War of the Worlds, but that's a different subject.
Didn't see that.
Don't see it because it was filmed like he made the whole movie just like this.
Okay.
It was like a Zoom call.
Okay, I
Like,
won't
I
watch it.
Never left his screen.
Yeah.
I'm so serious.
Yeah, yeah.
He literally did the whole movie, and he was he was locked in his office, and he couldn't leave. And so the whole time, and I think that this might have been filmed. It feels like it was filmed during COVID or something because everybody was just on a screen. There's no like live action where you're in the vicinity of somebody you can shake their hand or something. Like everything happened from his screen. Go check it out, but don't be prepared to like it because you probably won't. Now,
Gotcha.
as far as best April O'Neil's, I think that one is pretty dope. I mean, she did go back to her original form where she was a little bit of a darker hue. But man, that Ice Cube character, I would love to see him be revitalized in some potential live action role. But that's probably for later on down
Well,
the
they
line.
also kind of like took the April O'Neil character and made her less of just like, hey, she's a hot reporter in a yellow jumpsuit with her boobs hanging out. They made her like a young girl who wanted to be a journalist, who has like some depth, and she's smart. You know, they made the character, like a human, instead of making it just. Yeah, I mean, I'm not anti what you're saying, but I do think the original April O'Neil was a little bit of fan service. I do think it was. I think it was like a cute girl, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, to have both, make like the why not have both?
She was a thirst trap, and who knows, man? Maybe some people thought that Shredder was a thirst trap back then too. I mean, not me, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a bunch of characters back in the day. Everybody that was drawn, for the most part. I remember looking at Rogue and Storm and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like the way they're drawn, the animated series, like, okay. And then that stuff started happening in real life. Like the wrestlers that y'all watch wrestling, like now all of the wrestlers, they don't look like Sapphire with Dusty Rhodes no more. You know what I'm saying? Like they all looking pretty good. So I think
Miss Sapphire was pretty awesome though. I mean, it was and Dusty was pretty instrumental for like I would imagine race relations around here, you know, showing that we could all come together to watch some fake fighting, you know.
yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely am looking forward to Tommy, if they did come out with this R-rated Ronin sometime in the next couple of years, would you take the kids to see it?
I think you got to take Tommy and Max, dude.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. They're both about to be in middle school, and I feel like in middle school, that's when they need to see the April.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like they need to be exposed to it at some time.
An initiation of
yeah.
April.
yeah. The April that I used to know, not the new one with journalistic integrity.
Yeah, you know, well,
don't
that
care
one's
about
also
that.
a little. They made that one a little more of a child, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, she's more of like a young teen, so don't worry about it.
So okay, just moving on. I want to talk to you about a movie that I saw coming out in 2026, and I was confused by this. And because Vince, you know all things nerd, and you know about all Marvel and DC and everything, I never heard of this before. And so the movie was called Wonder Man. And then I was like, Wonder Man, and I'm like, is that the man version of Wonder Woman? And then I thought that was Superman.
It's her husband. No. Superman, the Wonder Brand and the Super Brand they're bitter enemies.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm joking.
Well, Wonder Man, first of all, Wonder Man isn't a DC character. He's a Marvel character, which Wonder Woman is a DC character.
Okay.
And Wonder Man isn't going to be a movie. It's going to be a series on Disney Plus. I believe it's going to be 6 episodes starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen, who also played who also was in if you watch The Watchmen on HBO Max, which was one of DC's finest before they started coming out with the Penguin and stuff like that, where Regina King played in it. He played Dr. Manhattan in that. He also played Yahya Abdul-Mateen, also played the Mantis in Black Adam and in, I think it was the Justice League. So yeah, in this one, Wonder Man is going. Now Wonder Man has a bunch of different powers, but I'm not gonna lie, like he's not the most popular of characters. The one thing that I think is interesting about Wonder Man is that he's one of those characters that I believe was created as competition to some of the DC characters. If you ever take a step back and notice, DC and Marvel were always interchanging characters, right? Like you think about Batman. Batman had an adversarial character in his comic books named Catwoman, who he also was attracted to. Now, Spider-Man is one of Marvel's cash cows. And who's one of Spider-Man's adversaries? It's a young lady named Black Cat, who he also is attracted to. So it's like these two entities are mirroring each other and putting the same characters out there and just calling them something different. In this instance, we got Wonder Man, who's nothing like Wonder Woman, who carries a lasso of truth and flies in an invisible jet. This Wonder Man, and I don't want to give it all away, but his powers are so crazy that they can't even be compared. But just by calling him Wonder Man, now you're kind of like, okay, well, what is the difference between him and Wonder Woman? He's not from Themyscira or nothing like that. He didn't come from a land of women where they're all a bunch of, warriors. It's his, and I'm interested to see how they depict his role in this show, because I got a feeling it's going to
let me ask you a question. Does he have the powers that I hate, which 11 has, which is mind squishing powers?
No. He's not
I hate mind squishing powers. It's the worst power. You can fly, you can use flames, you can shoot lasers, you can shoot blood out of your hands, anything. But anything than just the person that just wrinkles their nose and then and then something blows up. I'm like, mind squishing.
Okay, yeah, he's not like that. He doesn't have those kind of powers, but he's more traditional with regard to the powers that he has. Strength,
nice.
the ability to kind of like camouflage himself and things of that sort. But some of his powers are sort of crazy. Like if you follow the Moon Knight saga, which is a topic in itself, because I've read that there will be no more Moon Knight because Oscar Isaac does not want to work with Disney anymore, which kind of sucks because I was looking forward to how they was going to depict Jake Delhomme.
People enjoyed Moon Knight.
Yeah, Moon Knight was all right. It was pretty good. But yeah, it's one of them things where like the powers, depending on how they choose to depict him, they could very well be very different from what it is in the comics. That's why I'm like scared to like really talk about it, because he's not really a huge, comic book guy. You know what I'm saying? But what Marvel does well, like they did with Iron Man, with Thor, with these characters that weren't the most popular, is turn somebody who was a nobody into somebody. I think it's a little late for that because they've been low-key falling off, Marvel, because of their push to make Disney Plus the dopest app in the world. But at least this is something for us to look forward to in these upcoming few months. I just don't really have high expectations for it anymore. I'll tell you what did kill.
Oh yeah, please.
What did kill was what I expected to kill. And the franchise, if anybody is wondering what franchise right now is actually doing things right, it's not Star Wars. It's not Marvel. DC's doing better. But the franchise right now that's killing it is the Alien and Predator franchises. Those franchises right now are doing a phenomenal job of world building. There's a show called Alien Earth that came out a little earlier this year on Hulu, where they give us a better perspective about the synthetics versus the androids versus the cyborgs. And I just saw Predator Badland, which they actually had a Predator star in the movie, and the Predator was a whole badass. Like, I'm talking about, like, I ain't seen too many things like this. Yeah, you can say it's a buddy movie, and Dakota Fanning's little sister was starred as his co-actor. I
Yeah,
guess?
the
Co-star.
android. She played the android woman, right? By the way,
yes.
have you seen her with legs? She has massive mega cakes.
What do you mean?
Big, beautiful ass.
Oh,
That
really?
whole movie, they had the CGI out a massive ass, like
Oh,
a
man.
big dumper.
I gotta
And it's how much millions of dollars, because she didn't have a normal, skinny, flat ass like a white woman. She had a big, good, like a big CrossFit ass.
I gotta get to the woods and look this up.
Yeah, you gotta run to the woods, my boy.
I gotta see the Predator.
And then we cut to Tom's. No, but
Yeah,
seriously,
I think
have
that's
you?
the wrong. This is Predator Badlands. I think you saw Predator Asslands.
No, have you seen, like, because it's the one where he straps her to the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they had to digitize her giant ass out. And if you Google her at an award show, she's wearing this dress, and she has, like, a super beautiful sequin dress on, and she has a kapow ass. That's for Jeff Turner. That's for Go Magic. That's for Jeff Turner.
Shout out to Jeff Turner,
Yeah,
JT.
go
I
Magic.
think we may have different ass standards, but we'll talk about that on a later date.
Well,
because-
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
CGI it out.
I mean, to us, anything bigger than a normal flatty is good. We're used to the white,
We're used to a flatty.
white skinny flatty.
It don't matter as long as there's any kind of curvature at all. If it ain't a wall, it's huge, right?
Yeah. I mean, any bump is,
Give it the bump.
Real talk though. Like that Badlands is something else.
So it's good.
Like,
It's good. And I heard her acting is top tier. I heard that whoever plays the Predator, like his movements and the stunts are insane.
yes. So that's phenomenal. So I just say that to show, like, listen, there's other prominent entities outside of the dominant Marvel and DC and even Disney that are actually doing a good job of world building. And right now I'm giving Predator and Alien an A+ because they've revitalized these franchises that we've known since childhood. Like, we've known Sigourney Weaver and Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger since like early 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And right now, like, a whole new generation is being introduced to it in a manner that doesn't feel forced. And I love that.
Yeah, and I like that people are describing that movie as like a buddy cop movie. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of made me feel like I don't know. Like, I was like, oh, well, finally we're getting something creative.
So, Vince, real quick, what's Mighty Nine?
Okay, the Mighty Nine. All right, this is a little bit into the weeds, but Mighty Nine is a show that's animated that's based on a D&D campaign, a Dungeons and Dragons
Whoa,
campaign.
I didn't know this.
That was done by a bunch of colleagues, and they even brought in, I don't know if y'all watched Growing Pains when y'all was younger. I know,
Yep.
our age is a little different.
For sure.
But the young lady, Ashley Johnson, who played the sister of Kirk Cameron, who left us all behind, she is one of the voices. And this is actually their second project. The first one was called Vox Machina, which I think it just means voice machine or something like that. But it's all these animated characters in this realm of, like, in a fantasy realm, so you get swords, castles, knights,
Yeah.
fire dragons and things of that sort. Vox Machina is phenomenal. And we were able to, on the show, interview all of the characters
Wow.
that voiced these actors. And I got a kick out of interviewing out of Ashley Johnson from Growing Pains, because I don't think that she's really a Dungeons and Dragons type of person. So I was like, yo, are you really into, like, Dungeons and Dragons? And she's like, yeah, nah, not really. But hey, it's a check. I mean, she didn't say that verbatim,
But yeah,
it's a really good show. It's pleasant.
Yeah, and it's all like, and I would imagine what you're getting in there is you're getting like a story that, for those of us that are sort of bored, this is an all original take on a completely different thing, right? So you don't have to worry about, well, what universe is it, or what, no, don't worry about that. This is just an all original story that you can kind of like check out and see.
Completely original. You get a goblin You got a sword with powers. You got a dude that kind of looks like a demon, but he's like a circus organizer or something.
Yeah.
You got zombie lizards. You got time travel.
Sounds
you got. I
pretty
mean, it's got. I mean, if you can. I don't know if y'all are animated series guys.
Well,
Sometimes
I am.
feel like animated series are better than some live action series because they can do things with animation that you can't always do with live action.
Yeah,
Like one show that I really love right now is One Punch Man, which is an anime. It's on its 3rd season out right now. And are y'all familiar with the concept of One Punch Man?
I love One Punch Man. I don't know. I would imagine it's floated around somewhere in your house, right? With One Punch. Well, it's an older story. I know that.
It's a little older, but the concept of One Punch Man, Tommy, is there's a guy who gained these powers. He's got so much power now that he can't fight anybody without defeating them with one punch. so his whole trial is like he's like, man, I can't even fight nobody because everybody I fight. So he goes looking for people to fight, but he keeps losing because everybody he fights, he wins after one punch. So he's like, it's like this weird concept where like there's a guy that's overwhelmingly strong. So he's like, just imagine him being sad, like, no. Like he beats people up and he's like, no.
Yeah, he wants like a worthy opponent, but he can't get it. And then I guess the tale is more about is it more about his travels and the opponents that he meets? And that's kind of the story. It almost has like an old fool kung fu vibe to me.
Yeah. Just imagine a dude. Now he's gotten to the point where like all of these guys, he lives in a land where superheroes are a big deal.
Yeah.
And they have like this organization called the Heroes Association or something like that. And so everybody they even have classes, like there's like level S hero and all this. And they judge him because he doesn't like to exert his powers. They put him as a low class dude. But everybody who knows his powers know that if he just touches you, like you're dead. So he has to like pull back like so hard because he just wants to be able to fight and have a worthy adversary. But he can't find him because everybody he finds and fights one punch and they're dead. So it's like the weirdest conflict you've ever heard. Like a dude who's too strong, but he's just a regular dude. He's not like big strong muscles. He sits there, he plays video games, he eats ramen, and when every now and then he gets called upon and he just helps people and he wishes it was a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah. It's actually a cool story, and it's been around for I want to say decades. It's been out for a very long time.
Well, Vince, we got to go. So I want to let everybody know to make sure to check out the new Blurred Order podcast.
Yes,
I saw that you hit 50,000 followers on Instagram. That's awesome.
That's huge.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're trying. And I appreciate you guys letting me talk and geek out about these things here on Tom and Dan, man. I really enjoyed it. And this has been a fun ride. I hope we can keep doing this in the years to come.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, if you'll have us, I mean, or if you'll show up, or we can beam you in, man. We love having you.
And Vince, I promise that in 2026 we will do a movie meetup, and I'm saying it.
I believe you, man. You friend.
I'm saying it so that I make sure it happens because people will be like,
he won't
"Where's
welch on it now?"
Where's the movie? We tried to make it happen, but our damn events took up all our time right before last year. But anyway, we will meet up for a movie meetup.
We're definitely doing it.
And we're all going to get together and host a new movie coming out.
And we're going to watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle porno. Would they let us play? Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
And then we'll all have our own box.
Well, what we'll do is, because I don't have that kind of money, but each person,
cardboard.
When you get there, each person will be handed a fresh a refrigerator box. And you have 30 minutes to, decorate it with crayons and stickers on the outside. And then you get it, and then you can cut whatever hole you want. And then you could crawl inside and watch the movie.
Wow. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay, I'm waiting for that point.
Well, Vince, the real Vince Taylor on all social media, and we'll talk to you probably next year, Vince.
Yeah, we'll see you. Happy holidays, man. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays to y'all as well, man. Take care, guys.
We'll see you, man. Be good. That is Vince Taylor live from his Bat Cave. Is there anything else we need to plug before we get out of here?
No, I think we're good. Sign up to become a BDM at tomandan.com.
Yeah.
And we will have those new T-shirts that we have up. So check tomandan.com
/merchandise.
Yeah. And because we'll be putting those up right before Christmas and try to get them out.
There you go.
All right, bye.